Newcastle, welcome to the NPF news. It's pissing down outside, so we're going to bring you some Caribbean sunshine to your life on this Friday night. Sorry about that. Welcome anyway, week 3 of the news. First things first, just for Coity, the pencil is back. It's going to be twiddled all the time, but do not try and stick this where you said you're going to stick the other one, because that would hurt. Welcome everybody anyway. Let's bring you some news for the last week, poker-wise. Firstly, Friday, Grosvenor Casino decided to guarantee £3,000 if they've got 110 runners for the Friday competition. They're making a big effort at the Grosvenor, because we're going to come on to the Saturday game that they've changed in a minute. But a lot of people, myself included, poo-pooed the idea and said there'll be no chance at all. You'll be lucky if you get 80 runners. Even on the night when I went, there was 77 runners when it started, and I'm like, you've got no chance. And then lo and behold, 20 minutes into the first level, 116 runners. Fantastic. Congratulations. Well done, Grosvenor. You deserve that. And an NPF 1-2, Jim Lawson. You might know Jim Lawson. He's a luck box, but well played, Jimmy. I'm surprised you haven't been approached by the Rajis yet to join their team. He came first, and Spooner, circus dealer and entrepreneur and young player exquisite, he came second. So good result, but a great turnout for the first tournament for the Grosvenor. So much so they decided to carry that on, and I think every Friday now is going to be guaranteed at £3,000 with 110 runners. So, you know, maybe this is going to go out before the tournament. Possibly not. If it does, let's hope to see you all there. If not, let's hope we get the same amount of runners. You know, let's back them up. They're trying their hardest. They deserve it. With that said, the Saturday game has changed now from a £25 freeze out to a 20 plus 1 rebuy or 1 top up for another £20. They've also guaranteed that pot at £3,000. They've guaranteed that if they get 70 runners. So, you know, let's see everybody there on a Saturday. All of you are not invited to the cliquey little party we're having tomorrow. Can't tell you any more about that. If you're not invited, tough shit. Anyway, get to the Grosvenor if you can. Be a great time, and let's back them up, because they've really brought their A game up and trying to get poker in Newcastle. You know, they're trying to match the circus efforts, which are always great. On to the circus. Last Saturday, team game, pub poker team game. 21 teams. We had the Dobbers were in, the Rajis had 3 teams, Grosvenor put a team in, and various pubs all over the place represented by some NPF members. Lots of people got in the spirit. The Grosvenor, they dressed up in Team G-Force shirts with their names on the back. The captain Varzi obviously mistook one of their teams because he called Jeff. Can I just say, Jeff? Lovely tits. Anyway, they didn't do too bad. We also had the Rajis, who proved yet again what a strong team they are, because they held the rest of the teams up, finishing absolutely stone last, one of their teams, with no points. Same as the forum game, I seem to remember. So they definitely are a strong team. Very strong team, carrying everyone else above them. Dream Dobbs, playing for one of the Raji teams, drunk the bar dry by 4 o'clock, out by 7 o'clock, couldn't walk by 8 o'clock. Absolutely fantastic form there. Let's get on to the winners. The winners, for anyone who was there, were the team that were dressed in the bright yellow shirts, the trilby hats and the white glasses, prompting a quote from Raji number 2, Coit, that Gaz Walker looked like a lottery ball. You make your own mind up about that one. But fantastic spirit. They played really well. The individual tournament was won by Gaz Scoop off the forum, Gary Roberts. He crushed from 2 tables out everybody with his absolute domineering style of poker. Amari. That worked for him. Well done, Gaz. And Imi, fantastic short stack on the final table to finish second, and with that secured Imi's team the winning the team event, taking the first prize and the cup. When asked who they played for, they said the Poacher's Pocket. When asked how they're going to celebrate, they said we're going to take it down to the Poacher's Pocket when we find out where it is and say we won a team cup for you. Well done, boys. But fantastic game, great event, real good fun all day long. Lots of the lads that are not on the forum, from the pubs and whatever, really enjoyed it, and everyone mixed together great, and it was played in exactly the right spirit. And you know, it was much better than the last team game, and all I can say is roll on the next one, because everyone had a lot of fun. On to the Monday night, NPF deep stack game on William Hill. $30 deep stack, as we advertised last week and the week before. Scotty got it up and running this week. What a turnout. 39 runners with a great prize pool. The game lasted exactly as Scotty wanted it to, till fairly late on. He didn't want it to be a crapshoot. It lasted a good 4 or 5 hours. Some great play in there, a great tournament, and actually won by Mullet. So congratulations to Mullet. And Full Tillet came second. There was a protracted heads-up battle there between them two. And to be honest with you, I think if Full Tillet's mind would have actually been on the poker game and not writing a 17-page reply to the positive minus EV thread there, I think you might have won that. So concentrate on your poker, son, and not send everyone to sleep. You might do all right. But congratulations, you're only kidding, mate. Well done. Okay. What next as we move my paper? Oh, yes. Some good news and some sad news, both in one here. We had a new team formed on the forum last week called the Cubs. Formed by Pads. We're going to come on to Pads later on, actually. He's been involved in a couple of controversies this week. But Pads formed a team, put it up, total brag post. He'd got 17 of the best youngish players on the forum to join his team. Well, 16 of the best youngest players and some bald guy called Roscoe to join. They're going to conquer the world in poker and conquer the team games. Well, sad news now, as so far they have lost Buzz, NRH, Spooner, Immy, and Gaz Lottery Ball I Love Aspers Walker have all disbanded from his team straight away. Question mark is, why have they done this? Do they think that maybe the team isn't quite as strong, or are they more worried about the fact that all of them are under 25 and Roscoe's 45 and they're not really sure what his motive is for mixing with these young guys? That we'll have to find out at a later date. But we've heard on the grapevine as well that they've actually approached the Tret family to try and make the numbers back up. And the next question is Mark Tret going to be defecting from the Radges to go and to join the rest of his poker playing crew when they become Cubs? We'll have to let you know on that one, but good luck to Pads. I hope the rest of your team don't leave you by next Friday, and you keep it up, son. Okay, one other thing, not mentioned before, but the NPF do have another team, the team that finished the highest in the NPF forum game, which is the Northern Lights, captained by Mrs. Cardguard. She's announced 2 new recruits into her team, which will only make her team a lot stronger. Shower Routledge, known as Trout, who's got a poker playing pedigree that any of you that know anything about poker will know. She's been sponsored to play by a few sites and everything. Very good player, good addition to the team. And also the Gazmeister, Gary Robinson, he's joined Dawn's team. So, you know, along with the rest of them, Mullet, The Geek, McGuigan, Ice Up Stella, etc., all of those who are in her team, that is a team to be feared. I think, you know, the Cubs better watch out, because a few more of the Cubs might be defecting to the Northern Lights. But we'll keep you updated on what's happening with all the teams on the NPF. Obviously, a bit of rivalry is healthy, as long as it doesn't go too far. And as long as anybody's posting anything about the teams, make sure you put a wink on the end and we know where we stand.